Good morning, everybody. It's fantastic to see you here today for our Yes Zone live show. My name is Rachel Bourke. I'm the founder and head trainer at SalesSPACE, and we're here for a really big session this morning talking about CRM for sales success. But before we get into it, I would love you, please, to write into the comments where you are from, because I know we've had really good numbers, big numbers of registrations for this event this morning, and we would love to see from the comments whereabouts you are dialing in from around Australia and New Zealand as well, I'm sure. So please pop into the comments now where you are, and we would love to see where you're coming from. All right, fantastic. So as I said, my name is Rachel Bourke. I am the head trainer and founder at SalesSPACE. We teach the perfect sales system for businesses and experts who sell high value product or services. Our mission is to show you how to master the art of selling without ever sounding salesy, and of course, to ensure your revenue reflects your expertise. So who here today would like to systemize your sales to maximize your results? In an ever-changing environment, running a business means overcoming challenges, and such challenges can be met efficiently and effectively when the right technology is implemented. CRM software adds immense value to a business and removes a huge amount of stress from the business owners and their teams, I should say. So today I'm here talking with our in-house Zoho expert, Ben McDarmont. Ben, fantastic to have you here today, and welcome.
Hi, Rachel. Thanks for having me. Very exciting.
Yeah, it is good to have you here. Now, Ben, I know how much you absolutely love it when I get you out into the public domain and make you go live on LinkedIn. You're just going, Rachel, I can't believe you're doing this to me. Being an IT guy, your preference is to stay behind the front of the business, but it is fabulous to have you here today. And I know our clients absolutely love working with you, Ben. So just to give you all a bit of an idea, Ben has got 17 years experience in IT. He's been doing web development, product development, just so much from an IT perspective for many, many years now. And we are very lucky to have him here as a very special part of our team at SalesSPACE. So Ben, you ready for a big session?
Ready to go. Yes. Very much out of my comfort zone, but we've got some really great content today. So excited to share it with everyone.
Yeah, thank you, Ben. That is awesome. Okay, so for all of you, just so you know how this is going to run today, we are running a webinar. This is a webinar we normally run as a closed webinar. We're obviously doing it in the public domain and free for everybody to watch. There is a lot of, I wouldn't say there's a lot of details. There's some very important concepts in this for you to understand how to maximize your sales success through your CRM platform. It is something that so many people are very frustrated with, don't do very well, and are desperate to have help with. So if that is you and you can't stay for the full hour, because it could take us up to an hour to run through our webinar, and you would really love to speak with Ben, we are only taking 3 people per month, so 3 businesses per month for Ben to be working with. So if you can't stay for the whole time, or any time through this webinar you would like to say interested, please put interested in the comments, because it is going to be first in best dress to be able to speak with us about having Ben implement Zoho into your business or help you to actually bring your Zoho platform to life if you've already got it installed. So let's get into it, everybody. We have got a big session here today. And as I said before, please write in the comments where you're from. If you've only just dialed in now, put into the comments where you're from so we can see where everybody's dialing in. Okay, let us begin. So we have got for you our CRM for sales success, the 7 steps to systemizing your sales using your CRM. So let's get into it. So obviously the first question we always get asked is, what is a CRM? A CRM is a customer relationship management software that enables a business to optimize its customer relations. The game changers are capability. So features, access to the whole Zoho One platform. So just feeling like you've got access to all integrated apps across your entire platform. Usability, know the language of any one platform or only one platform, I should say, and stop having to learn so many different languages and so many different ways to use all the different platforms that you are using. So you need a CRM and an entire customer relation platform that is usable. Visibility. It wakes me up at night when I think I'm missing something. Now, that is something I have said many times before. I did say many times before I got our CRM working like it is for us today. And I know that is a comment that many people say to me as well. So I just think, oh my gosh, I've forgotten where such and such is. I can't remember what I said to that person or that prospect. This is real for so many people. So visibility is so important. And then also connectability. And you need it so that it can integrate with all of your favorite functions of your business. So when it comes to the rules for choosing a CRM, firstly, it needs to be scalable. You can start simple, but it needs to be able to grow with you. Also, user-friendly, affordable, exciting to use, tailorable, can guarantee implementation, must keep track of all of your communications, not just some, must integrate with your apps, provide real-time visibility at your fingertips as to what your clients have been told or promised and your leads, etc., and must be able to accelerate sales with diagnostics, digital contracts, and digital proposals. So they're the most common questions we get asked about a CRM. And at the end of this session, if we have more time, we will allow questions, or if you've got questions right throughout this session, please pop your questions up and we can put them across the screen and answer them as soon as the time is appropriate. But if we don't answer your questions, and I know we have many people asking lots of questions about CRM and how we use it, then if we don't get to it, we will absolutely be answering them all and sending those answers out to you via LinkedIn as well. So let's get into it. What are the 7 steps to systemizing your sales? First one is to connect. If we don't connect, we can never move further along the 7 steps to systemizing our sales, and we will always be limited by disconnected systems. So we need rich information, far more valuable than unrelated fragmented data. We need automation. Extensive workflow options are possible. Unified support, unified language across all your apps, staff education, so ease of training, and that can reduce VA hours as well. So an example, you may know which mailing list someone is on, but do you know which pages of your website they have visited, which ebooks they have downloaded, and which webinars they have attended? So Ben, if I actually bring this up now, can you talk to this next screen here, which is Zoho Sales IQ and what that means?
Yeah, so what this is showing what a person has visited on our website. So they've visited these particular pages and it shows how long they've spent there. And this information is in our CRM on our contact records, so that when we have a conversation with this client, we have that information as well. So the whole purpose is combining lots of information so we can have really valuable conversations with a client or a lead.
Absolutely. So I'll let you talk to this slide as well, Ben. So how do we do that?
Okay, so we use the Zoho One suite, and that Zoho One suite is 40 plus business apps. It's not just the CRM. The CRM is one of them, and it's the main one that we use. And what we do is we funnel as much information as we can into the CRM. So that really gives us that rich information, and that's when the CRM becomes really valuable.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, thank you, Ben. All right, let's talk about step 2. Step 2 is collate, giving you, your business manager or your salesperson or salespeople detailed information. It gives you or them the best chance of building deep rapport and, of course, converting. So we should be able to see at a glance contact information of everybody that is in our CRM or that we want to talk to or we are talking to, their family information, their values, ebooks they've downloaded, email campaigns that they've been sent, survey results that they have filled in on our website, on social media, or emails that we've sent them with surveys. sales conversations that have been had across the board, anybody in your team, any conversations that have been had to your prospects or your clients, signed contracts, digital contracts as well, phone conversations that have been had, the length and the content of the conversations, testimonials given with dates and approval for use on social media and on your website. We need to keep it all in the system, not in your mind. For anybody here who cares about peak performance, we all know that it is so easy to just have so much on our minds that we just can't keep anything else in our memory. We need to get it out of our mind and into the system. Keep it in the system, not in your mind. What are the benefits to this? Firstly, higher quality sales conversations. Really rich. I love Ben using that word, that rich conversation. You've got so much information about what someone has been doing and what they've said in the past, etc., and what they're interested in. The conversations are high quality and rich. Peace of mind. You know that you haven't forgotten what you've said, or what information has been imparted to you already. Accountability to improve results. And greatly improved visibility, of course. Everything at your fingertips. So how are we going to do this, Ben? I'd love you to talk to the how if you can.
Sure. So we use the Zoho One suite. We're funneling as much information as we can into our CRM and then onto each person's contact record. So as you can see there, we connect the full email history, forms, surveys, all of that information is getting funneled into our CRM. And we combine that with the existing information we have about our contacts, like their values. And then again, that allows us to have those really intelligent, great sales conversations. We're not starting from scratch. We're starting from, step 3 or 4 because we have that information.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, love that, Ben. Thank you. Why is my clicker not working? Hang on 1 second. Back to there. All right, we're off and racing again. So step 3 is segment or segmentation. Segmenting allows you to target your marketing efforts, right message and offer to certain types of people. Optimize your time, accelerate an ideal client through the sales funnel. Ignore non-ideal leads. At one glance, comprehensive understanding of where people are at. Also save money by sending targeted messages and offers to purchasers, people who have and will spend money, not just subscribers who are often not that keen to spend. And also make more money. Upsell. Know what clients are interested in and what products or services is next in line for their development. Develop targeted products based on segmented research that you have conducted. Super important to be able to segment your lists as well. Ben.
Okay, so you'll see here we have an example of, this is a very basic example of ways of splitting out our clients. So we've got all contacts, and then we've got current clients and previous clients. And then on the left there, we've got some tags that we can use for our leads, so hot, cold, and warm. So that's a basic example of what you can do, but it's important that you have enough information coming into your CRM so that you can get to this step of segmentation. If you don't have everything coming in and connected, then you can't actually do this step. So it's very important. And then obviously the segmentation is really where you go to that step, and it's really where it helps you convert those sales and bring in qualified leads into your business.
Yeah, absolutely. And as I said, as I've just put up there in the top left-hand corner, we can also segment to active clients, past clients, webinar attendees, etc. So it's just so important to have that level of rich information so you know exactly the right message to give those people at any one time. So thank you for explaining that, Ben. I'm going to go to a little bit more how here, Ben, and let you read through this one as well.
Okay, so what we're looking at here is an example of lead scoring. So lead scoring is one of the features in Zoho CRM. And what it does is actually gives a score, a number here, and then you can rank your leads. So those scores are based on what that particular lead is doing. So whether they're opening emails, they're clicking in emails, if they've downloaded an ebook, for example, all of those things help their score increase. And what that does for us is that allows us to to communicate with those leads and sort by priority. So we're calling our hottest leads first rather than, wasting time on people that aren't interested.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know if you've got a lot of leads that you've got to call a day, or even if you don't have loads of leads, but you have limited time, or you just love being efficient and effective, this is something that is so important, this lead scoring, because being able, as I said, visibility is so important. At a glance, being able to see who obviously has been downloading everything that you've got on your website, they're just loving your work, they are going to get your attention first. And I think that's an incredibly important part of a CRM, to be able to do this lead scoring. And I know here we've got a team from Qubits on our call with us today as well. So hi to Kate and all the team at Qubits, Granny Flats and Home Extensions. I was talking to your team the other day about how important lead scoring is as well. So I'd love to be seeing you in your business to be doing this. All right, let's talk about automation. So step 4, automate. So optimize your time, reduce your admin, and simplify your workflows. Let's give you some examples. Ben, if you would like to talk through this example.
Okay, so this with our automation, this is where we're really starting to take advantage of the work that we've done with connecting our systems and bringing all of our data in. So here we've got an example of a document. This is a completion of works form, and this is a document we would send out for our clients to sign once we've completed a project for them. But this is automated, so it's in our system. It fills in merge tags for their first name, for the date there, emails it off to them, allows them to sign the document. And then we can automate that in our process. So we know that we've got a 4-step process for completing this project, and sending out this document is one of those steps. And using the workflows in Zoho CRM, we can send that out automatically. So it makes it easy for us, and it's easy for the client as well.
Absolutely. I love it. Okay, so how I use it: follow up new leads, reminders for tasks, email templates with merge tags, digital sign documents like the one that's showing on the screen now, or contracts as well, payment plan forms, etc. They all go out as a digital sign document. All the fields are merged. It just makes everything so much faster from an admin perspective in your business. And also from a client perspective, it is fast and easy for clients. So no more printing out, signing, scanning, and emailing back. That is now prehistoric. This is just so much easier. And I truly love just the whole automation side of things. It just makes life so much easier and so much more professional. So how do we do this, Ben?
Okay, so with Zoho, there's lots of ways we can actually automate. So what we're looking at here is an example of a workflow in Zoho CRM. So that's the main automation tool. And the way that works is you have filters, and you can filter off the fields in your CRM. So you can say, in this example, if the deal is converted, then send this particular email template. So it sends an email to our team to let everyone know, and that communication is then automated. So everyone's across everything. There's lots of other ways we can automate as well. There's Zoho Flow and other automation tools as well. So, and also some automation.
Absolutely. I'll just pop some up on the screen. So we've got workflows in Zoho CRM, email templates in Zoho CRM, Zoho Sign documents as well. So, perfect. I love it. All right, let's go to step 5 now. Step 5 is C, which is visibility. And as you can see here, at any time, at any one glance, I can see who has registered for events, any lead activity that's been happening, documents that we've received that have just come in that have been signed, any converted potentials, and any campaigns that have been sent. This is just a snapshot, a small snapshot of the types of things that I can see at a glance with the CRM. So once you have connected all of your apps, you can take advantage of this connectivity to improve visibility across your business. Improved visibility delivers improved peace of mind. So as I said before, I know that it's just so stressful when you wake up in the middle of the night, I've forgotten such and such, or did such and such send their form back in, or oh my gosh, did that person send that form to that other client? There is nothing more stressful. So this sort of visibility is just quite actually life-changing for so many business owners and their teams as well. So let's give you some examples here. Ben, if you would like to talk through these.
Okay, so these are some alerts that we have set up. So we use Zoho Click, and these alerts here are an example for when someone has registered for an event. Also when we're sending out an email newsletter, and then another one there for when someone downloads an ebook from our website. So we're getting an instant notification for each of those actions.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, love it. All right, so also we've got group chats with Click between team members. So super easy to either just chat, like typing chat, or video calls. Very, very easy to do that through Click. I see new leads coming in the instant that they happen. Signed contracts coming through, as I said before, responses to email campaigns, I could see them all coming through in Click, and also new LinkedIn messages. I love this. So if someone sends me a message on LinkedIn, instead of having to leave my CRM, which I have up on a separate screen. So the CRM on my office is up on a screen on its own the whole day, and then also with Click as well. So if anyone sends me a message on LinkedIn, it comes through into Click rather than me having to go into LinkedIn and see it. Also, different inboxes. You can have a number of different inboxes and total visibility with what's going on with those inboxes as well. Also, RSVPs to events. Now, these are just this is just an example of some of the things that you can do with Click. For our business, the ones that we've shown you now are incredibly important. So I love that level of visibility. It's incredible. So Ben, how do we do this?
Okay, so we use Zoho Click. So Zoho Click is one of the apps that's included in the Zoho One suite, along with the CRM. And this is all about the communication, the instant notifications and channels. So if some of the visitors might be familiar with Slack, similar to Slack, but it's all connected into the Zoho ecosystem here. So
Yes.
we use that every time we build something. We consider the Click notifications and integrate that into our process as well, so that visibility just becomes a part of what we do.
Yeah, perfect. All right. Let's have a look at this as well. So this is another example. So this is what it looks like on my screen. You can see all the different, I suppose, different places that I want to receive notifications from. So that's an example of how I'm using it. So thanks for that, Ben. Let's go to step 6 now, which is leverage. You need to leverage your system. So install and use Zoho specialized sales modules, which we've created with Ben. So Cole, Ben, and I have created these because we use them in SalesSPACE, and then we actually direct our clients to be using them as well if it's relatable to their business. Let me put myself up there. So what this does is make the most of your investment with a connected and customizable system. So therefore we implement custom modules, we call them, tailored to your business, and custom modules accelerate your sales. So for instance, with so one of the modules we have had Ben create that is the new sales conversation module. And that is a module where you can actually record all the information that you've had in a sales conversation throughout that module, and have that that information at your fingertips and right across the for all of your team if it's relevant for them. So let me give you an example of that. So here we have, let me put myself over down here. Here we have the 10-step sales system, which is what we teach at SalesSPACE. So when you're having a sales conversation with someone, you're going through the 10 different steps with them. So the information you're giving them is in the right order, and they're loving that conversation and moving them through to closing quite easily if what you sell is right for them. So first of all, you can see here we've got the questions that we ask. So we've got the first question. You can pop the answer into this as we go through. Second question, third question, fourth question, fifth question, and then go to the next. So it's just so easy to have these sales custom modules set up for you in your business, so you have got even richer data for your clients and for your conversations. So this is an example of our testimonial module. So you can manage and sort hundreds of testimonials really easily, and you can find the best testimonials to send to your prospects or your potential clients at any time. So we have got what do you call them, Ben? Lists, not lists. What do we call it when I can just go very quickly to find the testimonials? Can you talk through this for me?
Yes. These so this testimonials module that we've built is to solve that problem of we had spreadsheets and Word documents with hundreds of testimonials in there. It was really difficult to find what we needed when Rachel needed to send that out to a potential client. So what we can do with this module is we built this module from scratch in our CRM because it allows us to do that. Then we've imported all of our data. And now we can sort this. We can find testimonials via a particular program or a particular date or a particular industry. So it makes it a really valuable tool which we've got. And again, we've added that into our CRM because we know that testimonials is a very important part of our business. So this is that step where in your business there'll be certain things which you don't have when you buy a CRM off the shelf. But if you can get to that level of customizing it, then it really does make it more valuable.
Perfect. Okay, let's talk about the next one. Hang on, I clicked off and now my clicker is not working. What is it doing? Excuse me, everybody. Wait 1 second. Okay, we're off and racing again. So we've got also group comms. Let you talk to this, Ben, because this is one of my favorite things. So anybody out there who runs events, this is a game changer. I love the group comms or the group communications. Ben, go for it. Talk to them about this.
Yeah, so we had this problem in SalesSPACE when we were developing our CRM. We're building it out. That for our events, we didn't really have any one place to store the information. So we have a Zoom link in one place. We have email templates somewhere else. We've got an attendance list somewhere else. So what group comms is brings that all together. So it's really a small event management module, so we can see the status of everyone that's attended. We've also built separately to this a form, so we can send a form out and people can RSVP on that form, and that automatically updates our system here so that we've always got a live view of who's coming to our event. We can easily send them an email template to our complete list there. We can click through to each one. We've got all of our Zoom links in there, booking links, that type of thing. It's all in the one place.
Oh, game changing. I love the group comms. If you're going to start anywhere with a sales, one of the custom modules with Ben, group comms, if you're running events, has honestly changed my world. Everything at your fingertips, being able to get messages to clients super quickly. It is brilliant. So thanks, Ben, for explaining that. Let's talk now about number 7, which is consolidate. Systematically bring any remaining disconnected apps into the ecosystem to continue scaling the benefits. All right, Ben, if you'd like to talk to this, please.
Okay, so once we set up our CRM and we start to connect it to our website and to our email marketing, what we find is that we've still got some other apps which we're using which aren't Zoho related, and that they're only of limited use to us if we can't connect them into Zoho. We really want to connect them in, use that information to keep building up what we have here. So there's a few different ways we can do that. So our philosophy here is we look at what's available in our Zoho One suite, all the apps that they have available, and see if we can replace what we're using, our third-party apps, with a Zoho equivalent. And if we're happy with it and it does what we need, then we turn it on, we configure it, we replace that app, we phase out the old third-party app, and a lot of the time we can actually cancel that subscription. So that's a cost saving there that we can bring into the business as well.
Absolutely. So let's have a look at some examples. So you can replace Dropbox with Zoho WorkDrive, replace MailChimp with Zoho Campaigns, replace Calendly with Zoho Bookings, replace Zapier with Zoho Flow. And that's just an example of some of the apps that you will be paying for subscriptions for that Zoho could take over for you. And not only the cost saving, it's also just, as I said before, having everything under the one banner in the one place. It makes it sensationally easy. It's so much easier to be conversing with your clients and getting the right information to them. So Ben, how do we do this?
Okay, so we go through, we look at our other apps. So we consider. So, for example, Dropbox and WorkDrive, we would have a look at Dropbox, see how much storage we're using, see how much it's costing, look at the Zoho equivalent. A lot of the times, the Zoho equivalent, the limits are very generous, so you'll actually find that we have more space over there, and we can do a little bit more with it there. So then move everything across, and then we've got you'll see here in this screenshot, we've got Zoho One. This is all of our applications. So they have the 40 plus business applications in here, and this is where we can control which apps we turn off and on. So what we're doing over time, obviously you don't want to start trying to turn on 40 apps at once in your business. It's way too much. It's overwhelming. So we just want to do it systematically over time.
Yeah, perfect. Love it. Okay, so the result is once we have completed all the 7 steps, we end up with a business operating system or practice management system, which is far more valuable than an email marketing system or a standalone CRM. So that's why we love the whole Zoho One platform. But of course, today we're talking about CRM for sales success, but that's just a part of the entire platform that you can get a hold of so easily. And from a cost comparison perspective, the Zoho One suite of 40 plus business apps costs at the moment $71.50 per user, Australian dollars per month, and can replace many of the apps you use in your business. This is as of today, September 2022. If you would like to have, so we've got some really good price comparisons across the board of Zoho compared to a lot of the other platforms. If you would like to receive that from us, we're very happy to email that through to you. So if you can put into the comment now, cost comparison, please, or costs, please, if you want to type it faster, then we will send that via email to you, the different cost comparisons charts that we put together for you. Okay, so pop that in if that's going to be helpful for you, because it's really interesting just how much things cost when you start adding all the apps up that actually are not even integrated. Okay, so implementing a CRM. How do we implement a CRM into our business? We implement in 3 stages. The first stage is installation, which is customization and implementation. We need to create and set up an account, which is what Ben does for you. Import and collate correct data into your CRM. So the importation of your current data, whether it's in another CRM, on spreadsheets, MailChimp, wherever it might be, there's data everywhere. I'm sure Ben will agree with me. Some people come with data everywhere, and Ben will sort that out and get the correct data into the CRM for you. Connect your email platform to your CRM. Connect your CRM to your email marketing, and also connect the CRM to your website, which is incredibly important, because if you want to have any understanding of who's doing what on your website and what they're downloading, what they're looking at, how long they're spending on your site, etc., then you need to have your CRM connected to your website as well. Step number 2 is implementation, customization of the implementation. So we need to create the segments. We need to utilize automation, workflows, and email templates. Comprehensive support and training by Ben. As I said, our clients love him, and because Ben is so helpful. As you can see, he's a very generous spirit, and someone who is very approachable and makes the whole IT platform, IT help so much easier. And then the third step is customization. We add the custom fields. We create custom modules for you, such as our group comms, testimonials, the 10-step sales system custom module. Utilize sales-specific modules. Okay, so if you want help, as I said before at the start of our session today, we only take 3 new clients per month maximum to be working with Ben. So if you may have already got Zoho set up, but you know you're not using it anywhere near like what we've spoken about today, then let us know straight away. Or you are just busting to start getting organized and get a CRM set up in your business and get access to the Zoho One apps as well. So write interested in the comments. If you would like us to contact you, as I said before, first in best dress, we're going to be staging clients out across however many months with Ben. So pop interested into the comments if you would like us to reach out and book some time with you and Ben. Or you can book a call with Ben, and we're going to put the big booking link into the comments this booking link will also be sent via email. So we will send out the recording for this session today for anyone who has registered. Some people registered and couldn't show up, so they'll get the recording as well. So if you're listening to this, let us know straight away if you are interested in talking to Ben. All right, so that is our webinar. Now we're going to go to questions. So if you have questions, we've got a few minutes left before we finish up this morning. So if you've got some questions, I know we've had some coming in now. We're going to pop them across the screen. I'm going to go back over to here and let's have a look at some questions. So Bronwyn says, hi Bronwyn, thank you for joining us today. If you are on Zoho CRM, can your license seamlessly upgrade to Zoho One, or is it a separate product you need to export and import? Ben?
Good question, Bronwyn. So you can upgrade to Zoho One. You don't need to export and import. They can still use the same one, so that's fine. But you do need to go through through Zoho support for that.
Okay, fantastic. Are there any other questions there? So yes, coming to your LinkedIn event today. So us coming to your LinkedIn event today, will that log onto Zoho, or do you need to register? Do I know what that means? I'm not sure what that means. Do you understand that question, Ben?
Yeah, I think I understand, Bronwyn. I think you're asking if, for example, the example we gave of the group comms, whether if you can register for a LinkedIn Live, if that will update group comms. The answer is no for that one. So you need to have a full direct LinkedIn connection. So there are limits of what we can connect to. LinkedIn Live we can't connect to at the moment. So that's you need to have, say, LinkedIn have a connection available for that one.
Okay, perfect. What kind of support can I expect if I choose SalesSPACE IT? Why do our clients love you so much, Ben?
Yeah, so the support we offer for Zoho is there's a 6-month support and implementation program, and so we've designed this to really follow this philosophy that we've presented here. So it really helps a person implement these programs, take it to that next level. So it's a half-hour call with me each month where we discuss any challenges you're having, what you'd like to look at next. And I can give you ideas there on how to, solve some of your issues or your blocks with processes there. And then that's an hour of implementation as well. So I can actually go away and then do that for you, so you don't have to worry about doing it. And that also includes a monthly feature forum. And that's a group call where we go on and I demonstrate a particular app or a particular feature which many of our clients have requested. And you can ask questions in there. So it's an interactive session, just again to help you with your knowledge and help you with the implementation.
Yeah, perfect. And also you can buy blocks of 10 with Ben as well. So if you want to accelerate your implementation or accelerate the customization of your CRM as well, and you're using Zoho, then you can buy Ben's time in blocks of 10s too. Yes, so we want maximum help from Ben. Okay, what kind of support? That I've already done that one. Have we got another question? Why did SalesSPACE choose Zoho? This is a question we often get asked. So let me answer that to some extent. I was begging my husband Cole and my business partner, my husband/business partner Cole, who is an IT whiz himself. I was begging Cole to hurry up and get us set up with a CRM because I just couldn't stand doing things on spreadsheets, etc., and just feeling like I had information everywhere and I was just dropping the ball. And Cole did extensive research for months. He is a researcher and found that Zoho was by far the most suitable for us. So the most affordable, it's going to have the most impact in our business and also really usable. So I just love it. So when people say to me, I've got Zoho set up and I'm just not using it properly and I don't know whether I love it because I can't get it to work, I'm like, you're kidding. So what I love about what we do with Ben as well is actually say to our clients, this is what you need to be doing with Zoho, and give you instruction on how to actually get the most out of the Zoho One platform and Zoho CRM, rather than just leaving it up to you and just doing what you ask us, which is what happens to most people when they're asking for Zoho support. We will direct you based on your business model as to what you should be actually implementing, what stage, and the priority order of that implementation. So any other questions from a Zoho perspective? What is the difference between Zoho One and Zoho CRM? Ben, I'll let you answer that one.
Okay, sure. So Zoho One is the suite of the 40 plus business applications. So, and they're continuing to bring out more apps as well. So that originally started, I think it's 40 when we started, but now it's closer to 50. And so you're paying for that whole subscription, all of those apps, and they have enterprise level limits in there. Zoho CRM is just one of the 40 apps. It's the one which we set up, we spend the most time on. We funnel as much information as we can into that. But yeah, then over time, start to turn on, activate those other apps. So yeah, it's important too when considering costs and looking at other CRMs. Have a look at Zoho One versus the other CRMs, not just Zoho CRM, because you'll find the price difference is marginal and it's really worth your while just going for that Zoho One subscription.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, that's a great answer. Thank you very much. Do you suggest everyone starts on Zoho One rather than Zoho CRM, I'd say?
Yes, I do actually. Just on that last point, because the price difference is marginal, it's better off just starting with Zoho One. We find initially we set up Zoho CRM. We also set up Zoho Forms and Zoho Campaign. So that's two of the other apps there initially. So we're already using 3 of them. You can start with Zoho CRM itself. There's no problem with that. But for the difference, it's worthwhile just going with Zoho One in our opinion.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, any other questions? I think we've got the questions through. Perfect. All right. So thank you very much, everybody. It has been fantastic having you here today. And I hope you have all learned a lot about Zoho and about CRM for sales success more than anything. So many of you have already got a CRM and you may love using it. So the impact we want to have today on you is we want people to realize what their CRM should be doing for them so that you can really utilize your CRM to maximize your sales success. So whichever platform you're using, go out there and take what we've said to you today and ask some questions and get it fired up and far more active and interactive in your business. Ben, I want to thank you so much for joining me this morning on our Yes Zone Live. It has been fantastic having you here. I'm sure we'll be back on board again one day soon. Thank you. And please, if you are interested in talking to us about Zoho, then please write interested in the comments. You can also email me directly. Thank you so much, Kate. Fantastic to have you here. Yes, or you can email me directly, rachel@salesspace.com.au as well. But we will also be emailing you all with details and with the recording. So thank you, everybody. Fantastic to see you here today, and we will catch you in a couple of weeks for our next Yes Zone live show. See you later.